so much pulling.
That was a lot.
What's up, Cat? Yeah, this thing doesn't.
Yeah,
You gotta get out this way.
The wing didn't break.
Oh.
I know the door.
It's all good.
One day. Well, next chassis.
Want to say hi to the camera, Cat? This is fucking crazy. Look. Are you serious right now?
I've done that before and had the battery hit me in the back of the seat. I don't know how the fuck.
Oh my god, dude. It did move like a centimeter, bro. Dude, what the Marlowe?
I don't know how the happened, dude. Like I said, the last time that happened, it
Oh
fucking
my
hit me in the back
God.
of the seat.
I don't think I want to post this.
Can you believe that? Dude, I can't even, dude, when I looked at
Bro,
it,
my head was right here.
We're like, where's the water bottle? And I was
Where's
like,
the water
I was
bottle?
I was like, whoa. Because I never charged the battery.
That bitch could have ended me, bro.
I don't know how, dude. How the hell did it move?
Guardian Angel. I got in contact with Merca Motorsports. I was actually looking at them before I made a post on Facebook and Instagram, looking for a differential shop to rebuild a Corvette diff. And yeah, somebody mentioned them. They actually got a diff from like one of those really big high performance shops. And they said it blew up or whatever, and they had an issue with it, and then they didn't warranty it. And then, yeah, he said he got one from Merca, and like it's been going fine. He's been doing good. So, yeah, Merca Motorsports. I don't know if I can't attest to the work because I haven't personally had it done, but seeing homeboy message me and being like, this diff is awesome. It has lasted longer than name brand's diff, and I'm like, okay, that's sick. And then just the customer service alone, like the guy gave me a really good feeling, and he was super cool. I asked him how should I ship this out, and he explained everything. So yeah, I'm excited to see it, put it in the car and see how it feels. And you know, it's cool because I'm going to trust it. Also, what I'm going to trust is the engine that Cody's building me. So dude's super smart, and we're actually doing a lot more to the motor. We're putting in pistons and we're doing all this. It's not going to be fast. It's just going to be reliable, and it's going to be built to last and built to take an abuse. I'm also going to get an AccuSump. So I'm looking at where I'm going to mount that. I think I'm going to mount it somewhere in the fender in there, but the problem with that is when I'm drifting, like obviously the car is banged up because it is a drift car. I do need to clean the car up. So anyways, when I'm drifting, you know, we're running doors and getting some marks and stuff like that. So, you know, if the AccuSump's back there and someone hits it, then it gets really sketchy. So I'm thinking about like putting a bar over it. I was also thinking about mounting it up here, but then I would get a crash bar in front of that, and I've never had a crash bar in a car, but I don't know. The other option is to mount it back here. So down over here. But the thing is that, like, for anybody watching this who has a Corvette, and you guys have all the factory stuff, you already know what it is. But anybody who's not, you have the intake, and the intake comes here, and then you have like plastic coming up over here, and there's no room to mount the AccuSump. So you kind of have to like just remove the plastic shroud, which is down there. And I keep that for airflow to keep the car cool. But yeah, you have to remove that, and then you have to mount it, and then you have to somehow like mount up the air intake right here, because this mounts, like it rests on top of that thing. So, and if you remove that, obviously the intake has nowhere to rest. So it's just a lot. Trying to figure that out, trying to do it right, and I'm trying to not overcomplicate it too. So the easiest thing for me to do would be to mount it in this fender well right here, because I already removed the windshield washer reservoir. It's back there in the corner. I already removed that, so I don't have it anyway. So if I mount it here, I can run the lines like how I would with everything else through here, and just boom, plug it into the back of the block. I'm gonna put a pressure sensor in the front of the block where the oil pump goes. So if I do lose oil pressure, the first place that would see it would be right there. A lot of people plumb their AccuSump to the front port, but for me, it doesn't make sense to do that. I mean, I guess it's good to like backfeed the pump. That makes sense because it's a vacuum, blah, blah, blah. But like, where are you getting the pressure signal from that the pressure's dropping? Because if you're getting the pressure signal from back here, then like it's too late. I mean, these are not priority mains, which means you don't oil the mains and the bearings first. You oil the cam, and then it goes up the push rods and the lifters, and then it goes down and oils the bearings. It's like a really weird system. That's why LSs have such bad oiling problems. It's because of that. So if you're pulling pressure off here or off the port in the back, then you're pretty much screwed. Or if you're pulling, I guess if you have your AccuSump here and then you have the pressure valve tied into the AccuSump right there, then okay, that kind of makes sense, because then that's the point. You pick it up there and it shoots it in. But I don't know. People say to mount it there, and some people are pulling oil pressure from there. It doesn't make sense to me. So long story short, I'll quit yapping. I'm going to run the AccuSump pressure sensor here. So once it picks up pressure back here, or picks up a pressure drop, which I think I'm going to set it to like, let's say 25 PSI, then it's going to shoot oil back here, which is I'm gonna have a check valve so it doesn't go back into my oil cooler, which is gonna bring it up here to the oil pressure sensor and then run it through the cam, and then it's going to go through the whole oiling process. So also, if I mount it up here in the corner, I can run a 3-quart. The only thing is that they say when you buy these AccuSumps that the quarts you have, you always want to remove a quart because you're going to have air in the piston. I don't know how true that is or not. Also, people say you have to run the 3-quart for a V8, and then you go on Canton's website and they're like, you don't have to run the 3-quart. It's a good idea to run the 3-quart, but you can get away with a 2-quart. So that's what I'm trying to figure out is the size, because the 3-quart is, from the pictures, it is huge. So the 2-quart I think would fit right here. So it'd be a little tricky to get it in there and be touching the alternator, and it'll just look out of place. So I'd like to just stick it and hide it away, you know, because I think it would give the car too much of like a race car look, and I'm not going for that on this car. So, but yeah, that's where I'm at with the car right now, and I'm gonna pull out this diff and I'm gonna get it shipped out to Mr. America up there, and I'll probably not get it done today because I need to get some rest. So I haven't been getting good sleep, and I need to do that because that's not good for you. If you don't get good sleep, it's not good for you. So, but yeah, quit yapping. I'm gonna get to it. I guess the good thing about this is I've done this 100 times now. I've dropped this rear end so many times. So it's so dirty though. Look at it. It's crazy. I just washed all this too. Oh wait, I know why it's dirty, because the car caught fire and we went off track. So this is just all oil spilled everywhere. Well, I don't even know why I didn't think about that. I should have known there was the fire extinguisher dust or whatever back there, because the back of the car did catch fire. But I swear I washed the whole car too, but I never took the wheels off. So I guess that's kind of like when I disassembled everything off in the engine bay, and I started, like you see down there where the hood caught fire and everything on one of the other videos. Yeah, I just didn't notice it, so I guess I just didn't notice that. I feel kind of dumb right now though, but oh well. Boom! LS swapped Ranger.